Good morning everyone, welcome back to America. As you just saw, I did that harvesting contract on field 44 last night and we made quite a tidy profit from it. I think it was just over $76,000 we got in the end from the actual contract itself and then what was left of the rye. I was a little bit disappointed though because we used their equipment and their harvester was a beast. It was a lot better, more powerful than ours, but the trailers they gave us was, which you probably saw, these two which you can tandem together, but combined 42,000 litres. That's less than our trailer. So anyway, we did it. And yeah, we've got a fair bit of money in the bank now. I've just been in the supermarket getting a few bits and bobs, if you're wondering what I'm doing down here. So the pickup is just here. Now, the other good news is, just in front of us there, our rice is ready to harvest. So I'm quite excited about that, so we're going to crack on with that today. And I know what you're thinking, I could have probably walked across to the supermarket to get my bits and bobs, but I've been elsewhere, just touring around the area, just sort of getting my bearings a little bit more. But yeah, look at this rice. Doesn't it look smart? So we're going to harvest that. I'll just show you. There you go, ready to harvest. So we'll get that done. I've no idea what the prices are like. Combine's in here, isn't it? If they're not that great, the prices, we'll go into store it. So we will probably be getting a silo this episode, which again is quite exciting. So we'll trot that off. I've no idea, because I've never done rice before, if we get a straw swath. I wouldn't have thought so, but we will double check. So let's unfold that. Unfold the harvester itself. So let's just double check. Right, it is enabled, but I very much doubt we're going to get, because it's not that type of crop. I think it's going to be one of those crops where it's not very profitable. Yeah, look, we're just spraying it out, that's what I thought. That does look quite smart though. Yeah, I don't think it's a very good paying out crop, sort of like soybeans and that's always a good crop to go to if you want to earn some money. But I think it's going to be more like the wheat and barley, where you do get quite a bit off of your field. I mean, we've just done that strip and we've already got nearly 2,500 litres, so yeah, I think we're going to get quite a bit off of this field, which is good for us. But it's all going well. I do like the colour in it though, it's got a sort of slight tint of purple and the yellow with it. Bit of a shame to be harvesting it up really, but needs must. We've got to try and earn more money. Like I say, we have got $303,000, which is pretty good, but we're going to have to buy a silo, which is going to take quite a big chunk out of that. And you know, and it's all about earning and expanding. Eventually we could hopefully step up and get some more bigger equipment to cope with these big fields. I mean, our tractor's not the most powerfulest tractor, but I think our harvester's going to be pretty much fine for most of the time on here, because the fields are pretty flat. Some of them have got a few little bumps and lumps in them, but nothing major, nothing serious to worry about. So we've nearly got a full tank. So it's going pretty well. Now's the decision of where to go after this strip. I think we'll carry on like so. And then we'll have to run over and grab the tractor and trailer. Like so. Whoa, I might have just damaged the crop slightly there. I think I got away with that. Right. Shouldn't get any traffic coming that way, so that should be okay. Let's run and let's try not to run through the crop. I'll go and grab the tractor and trailer. Right, so let's get this first load unloaded. That's doesn't look, there we go. Looked a bit funny there. Just have a quick look at the prices for rice. Where are we? Oh, there. God, there. See, again, not doing rice regularly, I've no idea what the sort of prices are, but that looks pretty rubbish to me. Which again says to me we are going to get quite a lot for this field. So truck stop is currently the best, which is going down. Superstore, where we just were getting our bits and bobs, is going up. So we'll keep our eye on that. So I think really it's probably going to be worse than wheat and barley. It's about the same probably. But we will carry on. What I'll probably do is crack on with this, and I'll bring you guys back in when we've got a full trailer load and a sort of full load in the combine as well, so we have to get rid of it at that point because we've got nowhere to put it. So I'll see you very shortly, hopefully. Right, we are full to the brim. We've got 10,000 in the harvester, and we've got a full trailer load, 55,000. So that's 65,000 litres off of this field. I would probably say, well, we're a bit over halfway, aren't we? Because this area here sticks out a bit more. So that is not bad. I think we're going to get our near on probably around 100,000 litres, hopefully, off of this field, which is madness. So we need to, because the price is still going up at Superstore, that'd be very handy if that tops out and beats the truck stop. I know that's still going down, because that is literally just across the road from us, which is where we started this episode. So, silos. Now, originally, I want a multi-fruit one so we can dump in pretty much everything. Originally, I was looking at this guy, 180,000 to buy, 250,000 litre capacity, but then obviously after that nice payday on the contract and our money went up, I started looking at this fella. That's 500,000 litre capacity, but it's 275,000 to buy. As you can see, it's 9 slots. This one is 6 slots. So now what I'm thinking, if we just go for this one, because it's a bit cheaper, right towards the end, we have got this large extension silo, which is only 10,000. Cheap as chips. That'll give us another 150,000 litre capacity. That's 3 slots, so that would be 9 slots in total for that, and that would give us 400,000 litre. Now obviously there is other ones we can use. I mean, we've got these which are just ridiculous. 1,000,000 litre capacity. I don't want to be going too extreme like that. Let's just have a look. So this is the 500,000. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. It looks pretty snazzy actually, but that's pretty much going to wipe us out. It's going to leave us with about 28,000, which still isn't too bad. But then there's this fellow, looks a lot smaller. That is the right one, isn't it? No, that's it there. Looks a lot smaller, doesn't it? What I wanted to do is try and get as close to those trees as we can and sort of come back this way, because annoying enough, this is actually our yard, isn't it? But like I showed you in the previous episode, that field there, the boundary encroaches onto us. So if we were to go something like that, give us enough room to drive on and out, we can always go round the shed. And then to the left of the silo, as we're looking, that should give us room in the future to place that extension tank. Now the reason why I want to go big is obviously we've got big fields. We're going to be getting lots of crops off of these fields. And if we get straw, that's going to be a lot of straw coming off there, so we can, you know, that's what I'm thinking. So let's turn on that and just check that we're not, so we're only $60 over the price it's meant to be. I mean, if we go, sorry this is taking so long, but I want to get this right. I think that is about our limit. It looks like we've got 2 street lights there as well. Oh, that's made that go funny like that. Is the price going to change? Sometimes when you do this and you circle round, the price does slightly change, which I find a little bit odd. So there, we're $1 less there. We'll go with that. I hope that's going to be alright. Done. Let's turn that off and go and check it out. Because like I said on the last episode about placing things, that fertiliser hut seemed to be sort of slightly floating in the tyre tracks. Although I must admit, I came on here earlier to start the episode and just check everything out, and it actually seems to be okay. I'm going to show you actually quick, just to keep you in the loop. So it looked like the hazard markers were floating. They look fine to me, and those 3 poles, if I remember rightly, started floating as well, as if the whole ground sunk, but they look fine to me. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we won't have that issue ever again on here. So let's go and check out this silo. Look at this beauty. Looks pretty flat to me. Yeah, that's not bad. That's pretty cool. If we come up to that, should be able to turn that off. If you're not sure how to do that, I'll put the help menu on. If you press the circle, it does that. Just a little tip there. I'm sure most people know that, but if you didn't. Right, so let's tip off the rice. And we will go and get some more off of the harvester. And then we'll carry on. Look at that. We have got a silo, guys. Excellent. So now if we go in here, you can see we've got 55 litres of rice in our silo. That is what we want. So I'll crack on with this field. I might do the rest of it as a time lapse. I'll record it, but I'll see how long it's taking when I edit it. So if you don't see it, you will see me at the end. So we can turn that off and we will jump back into the harvester. Turn him on ready. Yeah, I reckon we're gonna get close to 100,000 litres of rice, which is pretty impressive. So like I say, it's one of those crops, I think, that produces quite a huge amount, which is why the price isn't very high. Anyway, off we go.
I wanna do it all with you by my side. If you're in, meet me here tonight. Be brave and come along, I'll be your ride. Promise we don't need no brake lights. We can travel the world, so just say yes. Choose to do whatever comes next. This or that, getting drunk on whiskey on a Tuesday night. A drinking red wine by an open fire, make love or fight. This or that. This or that, evenings on the train or catch a morning flight. Enjoying dinner until midnight, or bed by night. This or I wanna see it all. Find the northern lights, see the stars in the open wild. Catch a glimpse of Panama. We don't need a map. I'll let you know when we've arrived, yeah. We can travel the world, so just say yes. Choose to do whatever comes next. This or that, getting drunk on whiskey on a Tuesday night. Or drinking red wine by an open fire, make love or fight. This or that.
We are almost there. Just got this bit and a tiny little strip to our left. That should be all of that tree. That's because I was going to say something about a tree. That should be all of that field. That's better. Harvested with the rice. I said tree because I had that in my mind. I got stuck over by that tree again. I don't know if you saw, probably only a bit of it. Just could not get the header out. It got completely stuck in there. I had to detach it and reattach, all sorts. It's a bit of a nightmare. So I will be getting rid of those trees at some point, probably this episode, hopefully. And that is all going to be in preparation for extending this field. sort of making it a little bit bigger. So we turn that off and back this in, because can you remember I said at the start of the episode that I'd been elsewhere before the supermarket. Excuse me. I had actually been to see the mayor of this town and explain that I would like to take some of my trees down to expand my field, but obviously I don't want to upset anyone, any of the locals. I'm new to the area, technically an outsider, a foreigner I suppose if you want to say that, a mad Englishman. And he said, it's absolutely fine, it's your land, you do whatever you want with it. So I said, thank you very much, I will. So we're not going to go too mad. It's definitely going to be these trees just in front of us there. We're going to leave those line of trees in there because that's quite a nice little bit of privacy between the house and the field. And just enough to come across straight from that the other side of that field to extend it. So we've got another 40,359 litres of rice. So I wasn't quite right, but I wasn't too far off, was I? I haven't tried adding that up myself in my head, but what we'll do is we'll tip it in and we'll have a look what we've got left. So all in there, well, I'll tell you what, I wasn't far off, was I? 99,358 litres of rice off of that field. That is pretty impressive, I think. So Superstore is still going up. We need to keep our eye on that. Hopefully it will go over the $500 mark, but we will soon see. That is that field all harvested. Excellent. I'm going to leave the tractor roughly here. We'll get the combine back though, and because that will not be used for a while. I'll keep my eye on some contracts as well. Oh look, there's a plane. I think that was part of the update as well, because I don't remember seeing any planes in the air when we first came on here and when I did my map tour. But that is smart. Look, we got the jet streams as well. How cool. Right, let's unfold that. This is going to need a bit of a wash off before we put it away. Fold the harvester back up. Like so. We'll give it a quick wash off. I don't think any of it will need repairing yet. It's only had 2 out-ins on this field. So just round there. So we've left enough room for our jet wash as well, which is pretty good. Very pleased with how things are going so far on there. That's looking a little bit better already. Happy days. Get a bit on the header. Probably going to run out of lead in a second. There we go. See that blast off. That is lovely. Looks like brand new. Right, we'll pop that away. Should be able to swing round there, like so. And I'll pop it back in this barn because I think it's the best one for it. Someone there. We've still got loads of room to put anything else in there that we want to. Right, like I said, we will get rid of some trees. We'll shut this up. What I'll do is let's head on out this way with the trailer. I'll drop the trailer off though because we don't necessarily need that. But we need to head up to the shop. Because these trees are the horrible sort of ones that you have difficulty chopping down and you don't make a lot of money from them. Let's drop the trailer there. I'll put our beacons on. We are going to get a wood chipper, which is fairly new on the market, because hopefully if we attack those trees it should give us some wood chips and we can sell those wood chips. I'm not sure what the prices are like at the minute, but once we've done it we'll check. You don't normally get a mass amount for wood chips, but turn the tractor off would help. But it's going to be money that we never had, so I think we will look at, pretty sure it's in here. It's almost like that milling machine. Where is it? Ah, no, it's not. It's in forestry equipment, isn't it? There it is. Unreal Tree Devourer. It's quite expensive, so, well, we couldn't even afford to buy it. We're just going to lease it. I'm not too worried about the colours because I expect that's going to cost us. If we went John Deere, it's going to... We're only going to lease it, aren't we? There's no point. If we were buying it, I probably would. So that's it, basically. So we'll lease that. Still a little bit expensive. I'm probably not even going to make that back on the wood chips, to be honest with you. But it gets rid of those trees. So it should be over here in the corner, as always. I think we'll go round the tree. So yeah, this is that fella. The idea being, when you've got a trailer on the back, the pipe swings round and detects the trailer, and then we fire it up and we start attacking some trees, and it should mulch them up and turn them into wood chips as we go. So I haven't got a very good view from that side, but and I think we'll get rid of these ones on our left there as well, so we can increase that corner. And it's, like I said, it's all part of the preparation when we do come to extend this field. But we won't do that until the whole field needs ploughing. Let's turn those off. Pipe out. No idea how much we're going to get off of these, but we'll turn that on. Hopefully this is the worst tree. We're going to just... Oh my goodness, that absolutely mullered that. We didn't even get any wood chips off of that. Oh well. Well, we've got 20,000 litres already just off of one tree. So some of these ones are probably going to be a bit temperamental. Well, that got rid of that though, didn't it? Blimey hell. It's ripping through these. Didn't get much wood chips off of that horrible one though. Not even sure we're on anything there. There it is. Come on, I just got to try and get this one. There we go. I think that is all we want to do. We want to keep that line in there. Like I say, let's have a look in landscape mode. That's not landscape mode. There we go. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that, because then we can come across maybe sort of there and join that up. I know it's only a little bit there, but by the time we've done all the other little patches, that's going to make that field that little bit more bigger for us. And we'll keep these trees in for a little bit of privacy, like I say. And then over here we're going to, I'm just looking around to see if there's any more we can take out. We're going to take these out. These are the horrible, awkward ones that we probably won't have a lot of joy with. I might have to attack that one from another angle. Hopefully this one here. No, that doesn't like that one either. We got rid of that one, but we didn't get any wood chips for it. I think we should get some off of this tree here. God, yeah, 47. It's very temperamental though. You need to be on the right spot to get rid of tree stumps. I think that's got rid of that. Now this one I know is going to cause us problems, isn't it? I can just see it happening. Don't think that's doing anything. What about if we raise it? No, it's not liking that, is it? Let's try from this angle. Oh, come on, there's always one, isn't there? Right, I am going to carry on. I can't believe how many wood chips we've got. Just off some horrible trees. This one is just going to give me too much grief, isn't it? I'll carry on and hopefully I can do something with this one. I finally did it. It was a bit fiddly, but I managed to do it, and we got a few extra wood chips off of it as well. So you can see, oh my god, what's going on now? We've got 57,150 litres of wood chips. No idea what the price is for wood chips. Oh, well, they're going up at the sawmill, so that's a bonus. We'll probably wait and see what they top out at. So as you can see, we've got more than our trailer holds, but that's because this wood chipper has actually got a capacity itself. I think it's something like 20,000 litres. Oh, is that some bit of wood there? Let's just see if we can get rid of that. There we go. We probably might find that when we start ploughing up through the grass areas. We might find some leftover stumps, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But for now, let's tip this into our silo. It should shoot the rest out into the trailer as we go. There we go. So we should get the full amount. Like so. But there we go. Now if we check in our silo, we've got 57,150 wood chips. So we'll sell them when it gets up there, that price. But I think we'll leave it there for that episode. So again, quite a productive one, got quite a bit done. Can get ready for another crop in that field. We shouldn't have any grief from that tree next time we harvest. So I hope you have all enjoyed the episode. If you have, please give us a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, then please do. And don't forget to smash that bell. Absolutely smash it, so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.